Okay, so I'm not sure where I'm adding this in. I've done 2 missions. Let me show you what happened. So the dude's battalion level went up to 2, nothing crazy. Lysithia reached level 11. That's a nice one. Dexterity and speed. I was trying not to have her reach level 11 before I reclassed her, but I decided to keep that level up because I could have used the turn wheels and rewind. Dimitri reached level 10. Not a great level up, but we're going to be able to reclass him now. Felix reached level 9. More speed is nice. Annette reached level 12. And you're going to see the healers again. Now that I know my strat earlier on, they're getting OP really quickly. Well, not OP, but Lysithea's battalion or authority is now C+. She leveled up to 12. Oh, no, she didn't. I did rewind that one because her magic's not going up. So I actually ignore this one. Mercedes did level up to 14 though. Magic 18 now. Like look at same as Lysithea. She also mastered her class already. Then got Miracle. Annette is now 13. Mercedes is now 15. And look at that level up. Fantastic. Oh, and I tried rewinding to see if I could get Lysithea better level up. It stayed the same no matter what I did. So that's interesting. I think the only way I can avoid that is a new class, or a new map. Mercedes got her FETH to level 4, which basically means she's got I think a B+ in magic now. Or is it B? I think it's B+. And also, funny enough, Annette will take no damage from an enemy that Felix will take 3 damage from. Isn't that interesting? Oh, and yeah, Annette mastered her class to Fiendish Blow. You remember that? Magic +6 if you're attacking an enemy. Oh yeah, Mercedes learned Bow Prowess level 1. Sylvain got his lances up to C+. Got Monster Piercer and Lance Prowess level 3. And that about does it. But just to show you, no. Oh, look at the levels. 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 15, 13, 8, 11. And Lysithea would be 12, but I wanted to wait for this. So she'll be first, because I already know what I'm going to make her. I've already seen everything. It's the return of our best mage. There we go. Stat bonus? Huh.
Perfect comprehension.
Well, that's what we need, and I'm pretty sure by the next time you see it, like after these next battles, I'll have her class mastered. But I wanted to see. So, yeah, her stats. She added a stat. She got a stat modifier for magic, dexterity, and resistance by getting a class upgrade. So that is definitely worth getting before she levels up too much. So now I also want to change Mercedes to a mage so she can get what is it? Oh, Fiendish Blow, because that's an amazing skill and necessary for any attacker, I feel.
I'm so glad I passed.
Alright, I'll probably master that class during the next one. I'm not sure if I'll make Annette a priest. To be honest, what I actually was thinking was making Annette a fighter, so she could master some axe skills, because funny, like I said, her defense or her protection is better than Felix's right now, though she is, I think, like 4 levels higher. Yeah, but still, it's like, it's not bad. So she could probably use an axe effectively, and I know her legendary weapon is an axe, so to give her options, you know, wouldn't be such a bad thing. But we'll see. The main one though, let's take out Dimitri. Look at that. Look at that. That's probably one of my favorite outfits in the game, darn it. But I remember this class, I didn't like what skill it gave them. Well, gave Claude. More speed, character, luck, HP, and, well, movement I think is obvious. Versus, well, let's see the others. Because, actually kind of fits Dimitri, I think. Thief? Nah, come on. His Highness, a thief? Armored Knight? Nah. Cavalier, which we've seen in the DLC. Dexterity. Whoa. It actually lowers his speed. Increases his strength, though, and defense and luck. Of course, movement, HP. But a lower class modifier? I don't know if I like that. I feel like he kind of needs speed right now. Well, Brigand, kind of fits. Archer, okay. Brawler, oh, Dimitri. Okay. Nah. Mage, no. Dark Mage, which I don't even know if I want to try to get that. Like, from what I remember, the Dark Mage didn't really do anything for me. And a Priest. I don't think I've seen a male priest. But, alright, so it's, I'll be honest, I do want him to become a lord for the whatchamacallit? The class battle. But a cavalier, isn't that what Leone was? What, okay. What does, I'm assuming it works on lance and riding, while this works on sword and authority. I think we'll wait. We'll wait. Yeah. I think this makes the most practical sense.
Good results.
All right. And that should do it for the new classes, unless I want to make a net. I think that'll do it. For now, let's save that. And we got some supports. I didn't allow these two to go through, but okay, cool.
I'm so sorry, Professor. I somehow overslept and missed our training session.
And again, I've seen these.
I didn't mean to cause you and the others so much trouble. Imagine if that had happened during one of our missions. It really is inexcusable.
You need to rest more.
It's just, when I'm studying tactics, I lose track of time and... Oh, who am I kidding? I've always been like this. Before I came to the Officers Academy, I was a student at the School of Sorcery in Ferdiad. Even back then, I was pulling all-nighters well before the exams. And I never even noticed I was harming myself. I'm just too focused on my goal. I know I've already told you this, but I really love to learn new things. It's a passion of sorts. I first realized I had the learning bug when I was about 4 or 5 years old. My father was so happy to see me using magic.
I was gonna wonder if it had something to do with him.
Seeing him happy made me happy too. And that made me want to work even harder. If only things could have stayed like that.
What do you mean?
When I was about 13, my father left home.
So 3 years ago. Yeah, so she definitely knows what her father looks like.
He was a devout man, so I figured he'd gone to the monastery. That's why I went to the School of Sorcery. so that I could eventually get accepted at the Officers Academy.
I wonder if he's on a secret mission or some sort, because Dimitri made it seem like he knows why he's not coming home, but...
I studied harder than ever, and sure enough, I finally earned a referral. Unfortunately, my passion for learning became more of an obsession. I got so focused, I kind of forgot how to relax. Feels like I've been running in circles ever since.
Rest is just important as work.
That's true. Just look at today. If my hard work stops me from working hard, what good is it? Okay, it's decided. From now on, I'll try my best not to try my best.
Not exactly what I mean, but okay. You have my support.
Yay! With you on my side, I'm sure I'll succeed. From now on, if you see me going overboard, just let me know. I'm a new woman after all.
Alrighty then. That should be up to par with Annette. Now Mercedes and then Sylvain will be the only ones that oh no, Ingrid as well. Yeah, I still got a little bit.
You there, youngster. Won't you listen to this old man's troubles?
Right, I remember this now.
I was born and raised right here in this town. I spent my whole life here. My daughter lives in the Empire, and she sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
I'd almost say, is it Mercedes, but we know her father died now.
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours?
I don't know.
Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other. Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely young lady. I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling you?
Well, I was thinking of going to daily prayer, but my leg's been acting up and I can't walk properly.
How terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance?
And I remember that conversation that Manuela had about how magic is different from normal medicine and what it can and can't do.
I'd be happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you? Oh, I'd be most grateful to you. Thank the goddess for sending this young lady to me today.
We'll need your help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my arm.
I was wondering if she's sitting down.
Splendid work, Professor. You really seem to appreciate our assistance.
Yeah? I'll say we did a good deed.
Putting a smile on someone's face always seems to brighten up the day. Is something wrong? You're giving me a strange look.
Oh, I mean, he was sitting down.
Oh, how should I put this? I suppose it's just second nature to me.
What do you mean?
It's difficult to describe, but I can usually tell when someone is worried about something. Back there, I could tell that both you and the old man were in distress.
Probably why she's such a good healer.
I spent a good amount of my life living in the church. Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things?
It's not news to me, but...
Did I not mention that before? I spent nearly 10 years of my life in the Church of Fargus. Many came to us with their troubles.
So you started when you were 12?
In my own time of need, I once ran to the church myself, and they helped me. May I share something with you, Professor? It's about a dream of mine.
What is your dream?
I'd like to work in the church one day. I want to be like the priest who helped me. Never mind. It's not a very realistic dream. Please forget I said anything. If I were someone else, perhaps a commoner without a crest or stature, maybe things would be different.
Maybe.
It's a bit sad, but this is the way things have to be.
Because the people will come back to hunt you down again?
After all, only the goddess can decide our fates.
Well, so you think. Though, again, ironically speaking, if you consider so, this is us in this case, And literally, whoever we're deciding everyone's fate. Like, if they live or die, you know, even up to the leaders, like who we pick, depends on that as well. If you want to get meta, you could say the player is Sothis. Huh, it's interesting. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. Remember, Mercedes had a conversation with Felix, and it was about a meal, and this one's blocked, and we know what just happened with her in the Death Knight, which I am incredibly interested to see. If I'm probably gonna make Mercedes like his rival or something, if I can, because she doesn't have Dark Spike's tea. But considering the difficulty that we're in, I'm not even sure if Lysethia will be able to one-shot him. I'm gonna try to get her there, though.
Okay, Mercy. This time we're gonna be really good and get the supplies with no detours.
You're so good at sticking to a plan. I should leave the shopping to you. I'll stay out of your way and just browse.
You know, in its sense, both of them can have have an issue with time.
Hey, that's not fair. I want to browse too.
Looks like you girls are having a good time.
Really, dude?
Annie, is this a friend of yours?
Heck nah!
I've never seen this person before. I'm sorry to be rude, but we're kind of busy.
Wait a minute. I think you're shopping with money you stole.
Stole?
But no need to worry your pretty little heads. I'm just gonna have to take it back for us common folk.
You do realize Mercedes is a commoner, right?
Step back, Mercy. This could get dangerous. Listen here, you. There's no way you can win against me.
Yeah, literally those two are the most OP people on the team right now.
I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to. So just back away.
You think you can talk to me that way? I'm gonna...
Oh, the knights are coming.
What?
Annie, run!
This is far enough. We should be safe.
Were they actually?
I hope so. But what were you thinking? That sort of behavior isn't like you at all.
I quite liked it, though. She was standing up for herself.
I thought you were in danger, Mercy.
Yeah.
You're actually blaming me for this?
But-
It's like I don't even know you anymore.
Oh, that's not what I expected.
Mercy! I was just trying to protect you.
That's not what I expected at all. What? Did something happen that we don't know about between those two? Well, let's continue. Well, oh yeah. Let's switch to the net, then we got some more good ones on the way.
Your Highness, I have a little favor to ask of you.
Of course. How may I be of assistance?
As this game goes on, though, I'm getting more and more worried about Dimitri.
Well, I was hoping you could tell me about my father.
Here we go.
I imagine he was a very different man at home than he was at work.
And this is a good one to have before, well, the next battle.
Ah, so you wish to hear about the Gustav that I knew. As you know, he was a knight who served the royal family since my grandfather's reign.
Really? Well, that explains a lot.
To me, he was a teacher of martial arts and tactics. He was someone I depended on since I was a small child. But he was also a very stern and strict instructor.
That doesn't surprise me. He was much the same at home.
Really?
He'd chide us if we made mistakes, whether it was with cooking or even how we spoke.
Really?
Is that so? Funny. I suppose in front of his family he felt the need to demonstrate proper etiquette.
Yeah, but he can be a little chill sometimes.
Wait, are you saying that's not how he was around you?
Even all these years later, there's something I recall with perfect clarity. It happened in the autumn of my 11th year.
11th year, that's an interesting way of saying 11.
Before the break of dawn, he woke me suddenly. Said he'd heard a disturbance and had me grab my bow. Then he set me and a fellow pupil loose on a dark mountain. Our only directive was to go catch a deer. As you well know, autumn in the capital is very cold. Now, imagine being up on the mountain at night with no idea what might jump out from the shadows.
That's quite a training regimen.
That, in a nutshell, is the Gustav I knew.
That's a very harsh. Jeez, I didn't get that impression of him from the brief moment I met him.
I can hardly imagine that. He was completely different with me.
Yeah.
I recall one other defining detail. He used to speak of you at every possible opportunity.
So then why isn't he with her?
Really? What would he say about me?
Are you sure you want to know?
Wow.
There's one story he used to tell from when you were very small.
Touche, Dimitri.
No, stop! It's probably too embarrassing to bear. Is it?
Perhaps.
Look, I'll promise to forget the stories he told me about you if you return the favor. Deal?
You can't. Neither one of you guys are forgetting anything.
Yes, that seems the only thing to do. It's a promise.
Heck, if you truly want to be like siblings, then that's the way to be. To not forget. Interesting. Oh, I didn't get one with Felix. It's with Cynthia. I was trying to. It's not blocked. Yeah, it's not blocked. Just didn't get it. All right, well, let's finish up Sylvain and Dimitri's.
Your Highness? Why are you in my room?
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to hide
Oh,
in here. Just for a while. I'll have you know this is all your fault.
you actually did it.
Hide? From who?
I'm guessing somebody he tried to get to know better.
It's a girl.
Yep.
From the academy.
Yep.
I'm sorry. It's a what?
This is all because of your insistence that I go and ask a girl out.
You didn't give her a dagger, did you?
Wow.
Is that why you're hiding? Does she have a dagger, Dimitri?
Wow.
Look, you kept true to your promise to improve your behavior. So I felt it was only right to make good on my side of the bargain too.
Don't tell me it actually was Edelgard.
You invited a girl to dinner, and now she's chasing you around. What's the big deal? Unless... Did you use one of my pickup lines? Those words are dangerous in the wrong hands.
Don't say.
With me, people know a line's a line and I'm joking. But you, nobody's ever accused you of being funny.
That's true.
I clearly underestimated the difficulty of the task. But what do I do now?
What happened?
Relax, Your Highness. Relax. I'll sort this whole thing out real easy. All we have to do is figure out how to make this girl lose interest in you. And making girls lose interest is what I'm best at. You just wait right there, and I'll fix everything.
It
Okay.
was my naivete that brought this about. I cannot place this immense burden on your shoulders.
This is no job for an amateur. You need a professional's help.
I mean, to be fair, if the prince asked, like, he's the prince. I feel like he has a lot more sway than, like, 99% of people. I actually wonder how would a guy react if well, I think and you know what? Let's not even go there.
Trying to do everything yourself has never served you so well, so just leave this to the master. Even the dagger incident could have been avoided if you had just talked with me beforehand.
Please explain, Sylvain.
There wasn't time for consultation. I only learned she was leaving on the day of her departure.
Huh. Okay. We're getting more info.
Whatever you say. The point is, you need to learn to rely on me for these types of things in the future. For now, I got this. And if I ever need help with something you know how to help with, then maybe you can do the same for me.
Sylvain. Very well. When that time comes, I promise to help you as best I can.
Well, okay.
The Knight of Fargus never goes back on his word. Isn't that right? You're a good man, Sylvain. I'm sorry to do this to you. Best of luck.
Oh!
Please, Your Highness. I've spent years honing my skills for just this situation. Watch and learn.
Heck, you know, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was Edelgard and she got furious with the fact that it even happened, because whoever knocked on that door sounded very forceful. But again, I have no idea. I have no idea. I could just be speaking and of no knowledge, and Dimitri didn't have any feelings at all, but I can't help but, you know, act on what I feel might be the case. All right. This is another interesting.
He's always with that man from Dusker. How strange.
Kingdom soldier. They don't look like it.
I'll bet he used some dirty tricks to gain his favor. That's how those scoundrels from Dusker operate.
What a pleasant conversation you seem to be having. May I join? Please, continue.
Oh, Your Highness, I was just...
I said continue.
I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Oh, they are Kingdom soldiers.
Such foolishness runs rampant. I fear it is the reality of Fargus for now.
Yeah,
It must appear strange to them to see me always in your company.
I can imagine.
Does it bother you to do?
Of course not. However,
Let me guess. You take exception to the gossip that you use dirty tricks to obtain your position. Is that it?
that does perturb me, but
Yeah,
not for my own sake.
that's what I thought.
I am concerned about your highness's reputation.
His concern is you, Dimitri.
We're not talking about my feelings, but yours. As far as I'm concerned, those fools can talk nonsense until their tongues fall out.
I am afraid I cannot agree. But if you were not concerned for your honor in this instance, then why did you intervene?
Because of you.
Because it is my duty to do so. The day my father was killed, I saw the swine who did it. They were not of Dusker.
Oh, Dimitri, you about to drop the bomb?
I saw that, knew it beyond a doubt, and yet I was unable to prevent the massacre that followed.
No wonder you feel this way.
Nor could I clear away the dishonor of regicide that has unjustly clung to you and your people.
No wonder. I've been wondering all this entire time. I should have put it together. Why would someone as seems like vengeance hungry as Dimitri not want to blame Dedu? Because he was there and he knows that wasn't true.
I will not rest until I make up for that. I owe you, just as I owe the spirits of those I let die.
So he's also fighting for the people of Dusker.
I do consider Fargus to be abhorrent, but you are an exception. You offered me your hand and pulled me out from an abyss of suffering and death. You risked your life to save a foreigner you had never met. The moment you extended your hand, I decided that only for your sake would I live the remainder of my life. And I would cast it aside in an instant if my death were to your benefit. For that reason, I cannot consider myself your friend. There are still many in the kingdom who despise the people of Dusker. It would be selfish of me to stand by your side as an equal.
And that's not what Dimitri wants to hear.
Dedu,
Your Highness?
do you really believe I care one bit about the chatter of the ignorant?
Of course not. Please forgive my impudence.
I understand the intention of your words. Still, they grieve me.
Yeah.
If you wish it so, you may continue to think of yourself as my vassal. I clearly cannot stop you. We need not be anything more or anything less. If that is what you wish to do, so be it.
Your Highness.
I get both sides, definitely. Especially in Dedu's sake. He's like, look, like, you're the king, or you're gonna be the king. And clearly the people have hatred towards you, but Dimitri is quite rash. The more I hear about him, the more I can see that. But at the same time, Dimitri's like, look, man, we're friends. Don't let what other people say dictate that. It doesn't matter to me what they think. So, now, a continuation of this one. Dadgummit, Lysithea.
Ah, yes! These are the moments I live for.
I don't understand you.
How does he keep popping up on her?
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Trust me, I didn't mean to interrupt.
So how did you like the cake? I bet you ate it, didn't you? I knew it was irresistible. What was the experience like? I'm curious, from a research perspective.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, I didn't eat it. I gave it to some kid.
You gave it to some undeserving child?
Undeserving?
We've been over this. I don't like sweets.
Cake is not a sweet. Cake is the divine essence of the heavens.
Alright.
Everyone has their own tastes.
Yep.
That's true, But life without cake is no life at all.
Well, so you say.
Your dismissiveness regarding cake is inexcusable.
I'm not sure why you're so fixated on this.
That's just her.
I simply can't resist the spongy magnificence of cakes. I don't understand how you can be so dispassionate about it.
I don't know, I just don't like it.
Just try a bite. Come on, open up.
It reminds me of One Piece, how if a serious character ever joined the team, the silliness of the One Piece character, or the Straw Hats, would rub off on them eventually, no matter how serious they are. Kind of feel like the Golden Deer would fit that.
No, I already told you I don't want it.
But I made this one, with care and attention.
Really?
Love, even. And I went light on the sugar, just for you.
You made him some cake?
Not light enough, I'd bet. If I eat this, will you stop bothering me?
More or less.
That's a statement!
Just don't give it to some silly child this time.
Like, Cynthia? You,
Let's get this over with.
Huh. This might be an unexpected pair. Especially since it would be hard to get. Well, I have to get her ranked with Cyril again if I wanted to try and see how that ending would end up. And that goes for all the Golden Deer members that I'm going to recruit. Like Raph, I liked his with Bernadetta, but that didn't turn out. At the very least, he won't be with Ignatz. We could try Ingrid, because that one started interesting, or Flame, or, well, but Flame, well, deal with that when it comes. Oh, that's it, that's all of them, darn it. Okay. Just when I was getting into it. Well, yeah. So, I guess I gotta go battle then. This was certainly enough for its own episode. I could do a seminar and we just cut to the chase, but no. The more people I can have, I can probably master Dimitri's class, Lysithia's class. Lysithia's class specifically, because she needs that, oh, and Mercedes. If both of them can get their fiendish blow, that would help tremendously. I don't care how OP they get. Alright, this is maddening mode. And before I was doing a permadeath. I'm using every technique. I'm using strategy, basically. You know, there's nothing against that. But, yeah. I think that... Which I don't think about, the Crest of Flames kind of looks like a dragon face. I'll do 2 more missions, and then I will catch you guys back when we're ready, because there's no training, no nothing like that. Try to get some more supports, and we'll see. So, meet you guys back. And now it's time for the question of the day. And for this one, I'm going to ask you all, inspired by what happened in this episode, which female besides Edelgard, because I feel like that'd be kind of an obvious answer, would you be most afraid of making upset? So please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.